I was thinking about it, you know, about all the shiny eye things to get my attention all the time. And all the shiny eye things appear to have been taking me off my course or something. Or maybe that's just what I was saying, that it's taking me off my course. On this adventure to discover who Kim Soo really is, I found out that the fight is really just for what I put in my mind. Because whatever I put in my mind is running my show. It's funny because I've been consuming since I got on the earth. I've been consuming from family and environments and teachers and friends and jobs and books and travel you know, and somewhere along the way, I got to thinking, well, who am I really? Since I've consumed so much, started to feel like I was everybody else. I don't even know if I could explain it really. I found out some things are so ridiculous to explain because of how the experience happened. And I was thinking, who am I really, since this person says hairdresser, that person says student, the other person says daughter, some other person says hot mess, another person says guru, some other person says evangelist, some other person says weed head, some other person says angel, some other person says lover, some other person says professor, some other person says coach, some other person says whore, some other person said prostitute, some other person said bitch, some other person said big head, some other person said pastor, some other person said fat gal, some other person said Trini Gill. All these words. All these words about who I am. I feel like I wore all of them well. I must have been all of them all the time. Since spirit knows spirit, and spirit will always tell who you're being. It's like a setup. Each time you want to know who you are and who you're being, you can see there are mirrors everywhere. Well, I could see. I don't know if everyone could see. On this adventure of discovering myself, a lot of things are there for seeing, but only if you want to see it. That was interesting to behold too, because I think I convinced myself that everyone sees the same thing, but nah, you only see what you want to see. And recently, that seeing I can even question. How reliable is the seeing? Right? Because blind people see well, and deaf people hear even better. You remember when Jesus said, "Who does man say I am?" And he was still sold out to who God said he was. I'm always asking, what made you so sold out, Jesus? So many men call you so many things. I've been called a lot of things. A lot of things. And still realizing none of them fit, not one. Not even my name just doesn't fit. Just happy to be on this adventure about who I am. And this point here, it's turned out to be nothing. Who would have thought? I know I never thought. Nothing could be everything. I think nothing is everything. Or maybe I just got to nothing, so that's everything. I don't know. I do know. It took so many years to learn who I wasn't. And now I have an entire lifetime to remember who I really am. Whose I really am. Whose I really am. And who I really am is what the rest of the lifetime is about. Nothing matters besides that. Nothing will ever matter besides that. Even unlearning felt like a job. Unlearning everything that I have learned to make room for who I am. Anyway, that's the thoughts for today. Who I am and whose I am. And the rest of my existence in this adventure. Love you guys. See you soon. Ciao.